Welcome to the Beautifully Twisted podcast. Today we're going to talk about more in our grief series about how after loss and within grief, friendships, relationships change, and how to support those people in their grief in a positive, loving way. So it's myself, Stephanie Twisted Wildflower, Misty Kush,
Hey.
Nature Blue.
Hey,
So, ladies, let's talk about grief for a hot minute again. Let's talk about our
okay.
friends and our relationships. Um,
After,
after, yeah, because I think a lot of
during,
people, mistake the grief period for that. Oh, let me take a casserole to the house and I will have done my part. And you did. You
a
did.
lot. It
You
helps.
did a lot. It helps.
No
And
one wants
every
to
bit,
cook during that
uh-uh,
time.
it helps. But
Yeah, but
don't don't assume that the next day, the next week, the next month, that person is still going to be surrounded by people and not sitting there flat out alone,
Mhm.
because people have lives. People are uncomfortable with grief. I mean, just keeping it real. Um, People say the wrong thing because they want to fix what we all know good and hell well can't be fixed. Um, and grief makes us less patient, less available, less fun.
Mhm.
We're going through it, and we're not a nice person when we're going through it. And people don't want to be around that. But then you have those, much like my sisters here, that keep texting even when you don't answer. Remember the hard dates. Let you tell your story over and over and over again, trying to
Mhm.
make it make sense, even though you know good and hell well in your soul it ain't gonna make sense. Ever.
none.
They
Yep.
don't rush you to be better, and they will sit with you in your silence and not try to decorate it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
think that's the thing about grief, though. That's the bottom line with grief. You find out who they are and who they aren't.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because those that, to coin a phrase, the real ones will stay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't see myself just letting somebody lay over there and bed rot or whatever,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
you have to keep tabs on people and make sure they're good,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
think like part of just being a good human is, to go, "Oh, I haven't heard from Steph in like 2 or 3 days. Let me see what she's up
Mm-hmm.
to."
Mm-hmm.
It takes 2 seconds.
And
You
and even though in that moment you're like, man, I don't have the energy for this today. But in the big picture, looking back on it, it's like I didn't, but they stayed anyway.
Mhm.
Yep.
And that's huge.
It is.
That's huge. You don't have to talk to somebody every single day. You don't have to whatever, but there's still going to be those people out on the periphery that are like, "Hey, I'm out here. I didn't leave.
Mhm.
I'm still
Mm-hmm.
here. I may not be sitting right
Yep.
beside you, but I'm still here. You walk out a little bit, I'm gonna be standing
Right.
in the gap."
Yep.
And I've got some of those too, and they are just as cherished. You know,
Right.
because sometimes as you sit in grief, you don't feel seen because you don't want
Yeah.
to unload on everybody.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got life. Everybody got their own, especially right now. But anyhow,
Yeah, it's the guilt. It's the guilt of being a
yes,
Debbie Downer. Yeah,
yes, that
pretty
part.
much.
Mhm.
When people have other things that they're doing and their lives are going, and
Yep.
we might be stuck. And like, I really need to just say this, but I don't want to because I don't want to bring them down.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you
Mhm.
just keep it to yourself, and you're lonely there, and you
Yeah.
are.
Exactly. So when
Yeah.
someone actually sees you, it matters. It's huge.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell this story. I'm pretty sure I told the both of y'all, but the other night, um, had law enforcement stopped by the house completely unrelated to anything going on here. Let me say that. Um,
Right. Yeah, the
but
whole world thinking you're a criminal.
I know, right? I mean, I'm a thug, but I ain't no criminal.
Okay, that part.
So, um, but he stopped by and I walked out to see what was going on and we kind of discussed why he was there and as he turned to leave, he turned back around and he's like, "How you doing?"
Mm,
Because he was the one that responded that day to my house when my husband
right,
decided to go on his own terms.
right.
And I
I
haven't
like
seen
the
him
way you
since
put
then.
that.
Eh?
Mhm.
And just stood there and was genuinely and sincerely asking.
Mhm,
And it wasn't even it was that another human being saw me
mhm.
and
Yep.
had
And
enough
remembered.
that
Yep.
part and had
That
Mhm.
thought.
enough conscious and humility for me to be like, "Hey, you okay? You good?" And
Right.
that was huge
Yeah. I know it.
because other than the interaction, I don't know him like that, and he didn't have to do that. That's not in his job description.
Mhm.
No.
And don't come at me with community policing because bullshit. That's not part of community policing. I don't care what you
No,
say.
it's not. Mm-mm.
So, but it's
You would know.
huge. Yes, I would know.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's just it's just not. So it's
Just that
huge.
simple question.
It's that little thing and that's
Humanized.
thank you.
Yeah.
And that's the
Mhm.
thing of it. You don't always have to say the right thing. You don't
Right.
always have to do the right thing.
Mhm.
But at least come at it from a genuine, loving, kind, gentle way.
Authentic.
That would be
Mhm.
good, but some people are not
Mhm.
authentically that way. So,
Oh yeah,
Right.
they're not good at authentically, right?
not everybody,
Well, don't
no.
come at all. How about
Well, and
that
there's
for them
yeah,
for those?
that's kind of where I'm going. That everything happens for a reason, okay?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, you'll understand when I choose violence for a reason then, right?
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Mm. And that, well, at least they're not suffering. Thank you, Captain
That
Obvious.
part.
You don't say.
Okay.
You just need to be
Anymore.
strong. Yeah, exactly. You just need to be strong and move on. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, okay. I tell you what, I'm gonna kick you in your kneecaps and tell you to walk it off and then come back and talk to me.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Cause that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Pretty much.
they wouldn't want you to be sad. No, you're right. They wouldn't want me to be sad, but I promise you,
Mhm.
my husband is like, I'm just gonna sit over here and wait because I know her.
Mhm. Right.
So come on now. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the call me if you need anything, but never checks in.
That's a
Mhm.
dismissive
Yeah. I ain't got time.
way of feeling guiltless
Yeah.
about
It's
offering.
platitudes. It's platitudes. Don't,
Yeah,
don't
you're the one
don't
with all the
patronize.
words.
Yeah, don't
Mhm.
patronize me. Just
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got enough of I'm sorry's that I don't need that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
But they
sorry
really don't know what to say. They
and
really
that's
don't.
and that's the
And
thing.
they
And
and
I
they
and I
and they
understand it. I do. But and I'm
Mm,
gonna say this, and this probably is not gonna be a popular thing that comes out my
that's
mouth.
okay. Please do say it.
I'm sorry is kind of like going to a veteran and saying thank you for your service.
Yeah.
That part. And I
Mhm.
just told Misty I'm sorry
No,
about
dude, I
something
do it
But
too
that
all the
j-
but it's
time.
we all do it.
right.
We
Uh-huh.
all
Yeah.
do it
But I
because
really
it's that
am like I'm really sorry about that. Like
right.
I really wish that did not happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
you're
Maybe it's
not
that,
going through this.
It's like
yeah, or
what do you
maybe it's
say
that,
instead?
yeah. That sometimes it's like that blatant, I'm sorry for your loss. That
Yeah.
that shit.
Thank
You
you,
know what I'm
Hallmark.
saying?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Hallmark. I appreciate you. You put a lot of thought
yeah.
into that one, didn't you?
But I mean, like I told Michael earlier, his dad's going down, really fast. And I just said, because he's telling me all his feelings as he's going along and,
Good.
what's the play
Oof.
by play
Yeah.
and all that.
I'm
And
sorry.
I just told him, I said, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you all
Right.
my whole heart to you. Because that's
Right.
how I just don't, I mean, and I've told
Yeah.
Stephanie 1,000 times, I don't know what to say. I have no words, but I'm sitting
Yes.
right here with you and I'm pissed off just as fucking
Right.
much. You know
Yes.
what I'm
What are
saying?
we
Like,
doing today?
I don't, yeah, it's like,
That
to,
you lead.
yeah, it's just like, tell
If we
me,
go,
what do we do? What do we
yeah,
say? We don't know.
Um,
yeah,
Half of us are like, I'm a freaking alien head. I don't know what to
right,
say, but you know what?
yeah,
I'm here, and if you need to tell me 5,000 times that he made you mad because he took off without you, then I'm gonna sit right here
right,
and listen to you say it 5,000 times.
yeah. That's what
You
I
know?
meant. What are we doing today? What you
Exactly.
lead? If we're gonna sit here and be mad, then I'm gonna be
Yeah.
mad with you. If we're
Yeah.
gonna cry, I'm crying with you.
Oh,
But you tell me what we doing, cause I'm right here.
yeah. Exactly that.
Yes.
exactly that. Um, yeah. And okay, I'm gonna say this now because
Mhm.
getting into the whole what do you say?
Mhm.
What do you not say?
Oh, we can come up with a lot of that shit.
What do
Has it
you
been 10 minutes?
not
Can I cuss
say?
yet?
It's too late. So yeah, I mean,
Already did. Sorry.
yeah, we all already did. So
No, it's been
even
10 minutes. Yeah.
evangelicals, this one's for y'all, and I mean
Ooh.
absolutely no disrespect in what I'm fixing to say.
Yes, you
So
do.
no, I don't.
Okay.
Maybe towards one of them, but not as a
Uh-huh.
Oh,
whole.
okay.
Context: when my husband passed, there was a family member that came to his service, and we do not walk the evangelical path. I'm sure that's clear, but um someone basically stood over his ashes and blatantly stated for everybody to hear that had he been a Christian, he'd have never did what he did, and it wouldn't even be like this. It was his lack of faith that created this situation.
Oh. Oh,
Y'all,
oh, that's a pain in my stomach.
if you ever disbelieved in any way
Oh,
that I had any kind of self control,
right.
ask my girl Misty over there because she was there,
Mm.
and I sat in my chair and I let her say it all. Now, yeah, that makes my ass itch. Sorry, it just does.
I was
Yeah.
about to.
I can't.
Same.
I can't. Do not
Wait, which
use.
part makes your ass itch? The part that she did it, or the part that you allowed it and didn't stand up, or both?
Ooh.
Both.
Because you
And
already
it's,
know she was gonna be stupid.
well,
So,
yes. And,
what
but
part?
I had made the public service announcement that if anybody wanted to get up and speak, that they would be allowed to do so.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, in all fairness, I had to let her speak if I was going to let everyone else speak too.
Mhm. And the thing about it is, there there was a pagan service,
Yeah.
and just as much as we wanted her to be accepting of the situation, we needed to
Respectful.
be accepting of her as well and
Right.
respectful of her beliefs, because we're asking a lot of some people to accept our belief system. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
It's not like we're not like, Satanist or anything crazy like that. We're just saying we believe in a different
We just walk a different path.
ceremony per se, And
Yeah.
so we had to be accepting of her and let her say her piece.
because
That's what that was.
we were hopeful
Bullshit.
that, yeah, that part.
I call bullshit.
We were hopeful that the narcissistic part wouldn't take over
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
and want to feed the monster, but it is what
Mhm.
it
So
is.
glad I wasn't there. So glad.
Yeah, yeah. If you
So
ever thought I
glad.
had no self control,
Yeah.
you are you. Bet
That was the proof that you do.
Yeah.
that was the proof. So,
Mhm.
um, yeah, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that we don't, and by we I mean pagans. It doesn't mean that we love somehow less, or we grieve less, or have less sacredness around our lives and marriage and the cycles. If anything, I feel like we have more.
Well, I was getting
Um,
ready to say that.
and my husband wasn't outside of
Could be
love
more.
because he was outside of someone else's religion.
Mhm.
Right.
And people want to talk, being tolerant and accepting and this and that. Eh, But them evangelical folks like to take that book and pick and choose out of it. Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying, and use that to further their own personal. The word I want to use is agenda, but I'm going to say
Edification.
belief system.
Mhm.
Edification. Because they always think they're higher
Yeah. So,
and better, smarter,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
They're righter.
yeah,
Mhm.
and so, and I mean, again, we're not talking about everybody. I'm not. This
Not
ain't for
everybody.
all the
Yes. Thank
evangelicals,
you.
but y'all know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm gonna say. So
Mm.
y'all do better.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all do better. Stop picking and choosing.
Mhm.
Stop judging people on the jump. Practice what you preach.
Yeah. But it's like I
Don't
told my
don't
friend
just read the book. Do the book.
yeah.
Because
That's
technically, if we gonna pick and choose what comes out the Bible and what we gonna throw at people over death, over their
mhm.
belief system, over who they love, and all the other things, it's what 2026. Y'all still pro slavery?
Mhm.
Because that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
They can go back. I'm gonna say this part, and I'm gonna leave it alone, sort of. But if they went back to the original meaning of the word Christian,
Mm,
it was used as a derogatory
as
statement.
most things are. Yeah, yeah.
It was originally used.
It was a slang term.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was derogatory,
yeah.
just
Very.
like the N word.
Yeah.
So
Just like
they can,
Bohemian back in the time. Yeah, I mean,
mhm, yeah.
just like any other of
So
those nice words to describe people's cultures and races and who they love,
what
and
I don't like in any religion or any sector of people is when they think that their way is the only way.
right,
Um their thoughts are the only thoughts.
right,
Their state of being is the onlyest
exactly.
way
Because I don't care what
Mhm.
you
to
believe. Do you, boo boo? If it works for you, get down brown all day long for you. That's great.
right,
All you. But
right,
don't be mad at me for me.
Mhm.
right. Yeah.
What I believe affects you not in one single way. What my husband believed affected you not in one single way. Why you
Mhm.
come like that? And it wasn't
Mhm.
just me that felt that way. 90% of the room felt that way. And after the fact, it
Mhm.
was proudly said to me, well, there were people in there that supported me. I said, I'm aware there were Christians in the room,
Mhm.
but they weren't there because you were going to come preach a sermon. They were there because my husband was dead.
Mhm. Mhm. And
Right.
they also showed up on time.
Exactly. That part. So,
Wow.
you know, yeah, don't do that,
That's big.
people. Don't do that, people.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
add further disrespect and further wound and further trauma to someone else's grief, y'all. Don't do it. And
Right.
that don't just go for the evangelicals. That goes for everybody. Y'all,
Mhm. It's
be a little gentler.
counterproductive.
Very, very. And you know what? Go back to kindergarten and remember that part about treating people how you want to be treated. That seems to be the little golden rule we all forgot these days.
Mhm.
Right.
How to share, how to be nice, how to have manners, how to treat people like we want to be treated. All
Mm-hmm.
those things. I don't know what
Social
happened to those
etiquette.
things. Yeah, I mean, there's some certain things that just ought to
Yeah.
stand. I don't give a damn about this
Especially during
generation or
grieving.
that generation, anything like that. Oh, well, it's that generation. Okay, maybe,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that you can be an asshole.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm
And
sorry.
especially your title does not give you clearance
No, it does
to
not.
be
I
an
don't care who you
asshole.
are. If you're friend, family, parent, grandparent, auntie, uncle, no. Just because you
Hmm.
may share DNA doesn't mean you can walk on through, kick the door down, and do whatever
Hmm.
you want.
Mhm.
Hmm. Not during grief.
No, no,
That
not
should be
any time
a,
really.
a
But
one way ticket to the hell that they keep preaching about.
I mean,
It should be.
I mean,
Wow.
I feel
I
like
am
some
I
of them.
and I'm gonna say it again. I am so sorry that happened.
I know, right?
We're not supposed to say. I'm sorry that happened. Ooh,
You know,
that was rude.
that was honest though,
Mhm.
and
No, I'm
there's
saying what she did was
yeah.
rude.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
And religious blame, it's grief doesn't need a sermon, it needs a witness.
That's it.
It needs a
And
witness.
I always say that that's
It doesn't ask you for, what you believe or what you think or your opinion on it. It asks you to see it.
Mhm.
how
And
about
isn't
in
that a core?
every
If I remember
sorry.
growing up in the church, because I did, for those of y'all that think y'all gonna come at me, you're not. Isn't that part of the thing that they preach in the Bible and in the church? You need to bear witness. I'm just saying.
I'm about to fix all this shit.
So, yeah.
Grief is the same in every religion
Yes.
and every race.
Yes.
Mhm.
It is the same feeling,
Yes.
Yes.
the same levels. It
Yes.
is the same emotional
Whether you
roller
talk
coaster.
about them, whether you show them outwardly, whether somebody thinks, oh, that culture don't do that. It's not even about your culture. It's not about the color of your skin. It's not about what God you believe or don't believe. It's about
Nope.
what your spirit feels and
Yep.
now has to carry
Mhm.
and walk with.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the
And
same
that
in all cultures.
nobody gets to judge that.
Mhm.
Nobody.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Or tell you how long to take.
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, grief ain't got a timeline.
Mhm.
Right.
Grief ain't got a timeline. And I talked about that going back to the little officer. He lost a loved one too, and it's been 20 years for him, and he said, there's still sits there,
Right.
still sits there, and I equated it to
Mhm.
him much like I do from my childhood trauma, and I said, yeah, grief is a lot like trauma in the sense that it's like having a third arm. Sometimes it's completely and utterly in the way. You cannot move it. It won't get out your way. It messes with everything. It's a teetotal pain in the ass.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other days when
Mhm.
it's just part of you and it's okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
that's just how that goes.
Yeah.
But y'all, when you have friends and family that lose somebody, y'all need to check on them. You need to, and it don't mean you got to run over there every day, but once a week,
Yeah. Yeah.
once a month, you
Right.
know, when you think, oh, I'm not gonna because I know so and so or this or that and that don't matter. That don't matter. And likely when you're thinking that, that's when they are the most alone.
Mhm.
Right.
Or your conscience wouldn't be nagging at you in the first place.
Exactly.
Right. That part. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. So when a spirit comes and says, "Hey, psht, pay attention," and
Mhm.
move
Hmm.
with peace and with kindness. Don't leave a judgment at the door. They don't need it. They are neck deep in regret and devastation and self-doubt and survival and
Hmm.
fear and pain. Just they don't need you to add one more thing to that
Right.
bag they are already carrying.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And to quote a kids movie from my childhood era, if you ain't got nothing nice to say,
Don't say nothing at all.
or come sit by me, as it were. But you get the gist.
Yeah.
Right. Excuse me.
So
So the anger part.
yeah, that anger part.
Mm.
That anger part is serious. That nobody ever
And
ever
are we
talks about.
talking about the anger part of towards the loved one that
Yes,
transitions?
yes.
Mm. Yep.
That anger part
That can
is
actually leak over to the ones that are still breathing.
facts,
Mhm.
facts,
Yeah.
big
Yep.
facts.
Yep. Yep.
Because it's
It's
just
different ways too.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. Because it'll happen subconsciously and you not even realize it until
Yep.
finally it smacks you in the face and you're like, oh God, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I am
Mhm.
so sorry.
Right.
Mhm.
It just it creeps in.
Yeah. That's a level. That's a
Yeah,
level of grief.
it creeps in,
Anger.
and it
Mhm.
make it like I said last time, it makes me want to fight my soul, my house, to get first everything,
Right.
just
Right.
everything.
Mhm.
And I was not prepared for that level of anger and grief
Mhm.
and the guilt that comes with it
Mhm.
when you first start to feel it.
It's laced in guilt.
And
Yeah.
you feel almost disrespectful because you're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm so angry. That person's dead and da 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 da. I shouldn't be mad at him, that, but you
Right.
can't make that stop.
Mm-mm.
No. You got to move through it and let it
I
flow.
mean, I have flat out cussed that man up one side and down the other ever since he been gone.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Various
Me too.
times,
A couple
various
times.
days. I mean,
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
that language has not changed since he's been gone. If I'm mad, I am still telling him all about it.
I mean, because he abandoned you.
And that,
He
yeah,
left you here
yeah,
on Earth as your best friend to deal
As your
with it by
witness to
yourself.
your life.
You
yep,
know.
yep, yeah,
Yep.
that
I'm
part.
still pretty pissed too, if you haven't noticed. But
I'm
I
definitely
just.
still pissed. I mean,
Mhm.
not doing a shameless plug here, so I'm not gonna. But if you listen to my music, you'll see I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have every right to be. You do.
It's
I
Yeah.
mean.
my that part is my anger alchemy, and I feel like, in
Mhm.
all honesty, when you hit that part of grief, you better be working some anger alchemy because you're gonna need it,
Mhm.
or it's gonna
Hmm.
eat you alive from the inside out.
Yeah.
You got to have an outlet. You got
Yes,
to have a way for it to come out.
Yeah.
yes.
I personally have a boxing bag under the carport.
There you go.
Works for me.
I've said to my son more than once, I really need a heavy bag in the backyard.
Mhm.
Right?
I'm gonna cripple that hip, but I really need a heavy bag right now.
Right. Yeah. I
Mm.
know. Gotta have it.
Because sometimes, I mean, just brutal honesty, sometimes you just want to go hands because
Hmm.
mentally, emotionally, you don't know how to process it and what to do with it.
Mhm.
Yep.
And because it's almost like an infant, because you can't verbalize it, you get mad. So you cry and you hit and you bite and you do all the things because you just fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you remember all of the times, well, a lot of the times that they pissed you off.
Oh yeah.
When you're in that energy of anger, it all comes rushing in. And I
Yeah.
remember you ate the last French fry in the box. How dare
Yeah.
you? It's all there.
We were supposed to go to the
It's
beach that day. What that me me me
Uh-huh.
me me? Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
should have seen this coming because you did that 3 days prior. It's all there.
I've lived with
It
all
gets
that. I
really,
still live with all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Mhm.
Having
yep.
my own mental health issues, my own PTSD, my own, you know, depression that can be quite manic, to have lived with all that for so long and not really and truly recognize what was going on. I mean, I knew something was up because I mean, you innately know. But when you
Hmm.
keep getting, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay, you're not fine. Can you share just
Mhm.
a little
You
bit
can
more?
feel it.
Can we discuss this? Just no, because
Hmm.
then you're gonna have a seizure, and I don't want you upset, and da 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 da.
Oh, that's narcissism right there.
So no, we couldn't talk about it because
Yeah.
of me.
Oh, that's guilt right there.
That
Damn.
part. So yeah, it comes in layers, and it much like everything else in life, it comes in waves.
And waves.
Mhm.
It
In
comes in
waves.
waves.
That anger
Hmm.
comes in waves. Some minute it's just,
Hmm.
oh, I'm irritated, and the next minute my whole ass is on fire because I'm mad. I'm mad.
Mhm.
I'm
Right.
mad. I'm mad.
And then there are the if you were here's that
Yeah.
Definitely
part.
those.
If you were
Cause
here, I wouldn't be going through that. And if
yeah.
you were here, then I wouldn't be, this
And
wouldn't have
that's and
happened.
that's the and that's the grieving who you were.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the grieving
Oh,
who you
yes.
were.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the grieving who you were. The life I had when you were here, who I was when you were here, the things I did when you were here, that person I was when you were here.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're not here. So now I'm
Mm-hmm.
not that person.
Mhm.
There are
Now
parts
you
of
gotta
me
figure
that
out.
there are parts of me that are still that person. There are parts of that person from you that's going to continue to be part of my person
Right. Yeah.
because I grow and I evolve, but
Mm-hmm.
I still, a part of my soul is going to stay right there, right that time on October 18th,
In that
Mhm.
and it's not
moment.
ever going to move
Nope.
because when he left, it left.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's that whole, you asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
now when I get mad at him, I don't know. There are times when I get mad at him, but I'm laughing while I'm fussing him.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even make it make sense.
Mhm.
Right. It's
Cause
okay though. We don't always have to make sense.
Mhm.
and it don't. So yeah, if you go with things
No.
not making sense, you be golden in this process.
Mhm.
Right. That part. I agree. Excuse
Cause
me.
it
I
don't.
do.
It don't. If you're one of those people that's like me that you gotta apply some kind of logic to make it make sense just a little bit, and you
Mm-hmm.
gotta sit with it and talk on it until it does, this gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
rough process for you.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's gonna be a rough process for you. This ain't gonna be, I don't wanna say easy peasy because it ain't easy peasy for anybody, and if they say it is, they're lying.
Something's wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
either lying or they are dead inside,
Right. Detached.
Psychopath.
Unassociated.
completely.
Right.
I mean,
We're making so many judgments. We're making
I
wait because it doesn't
eh,
it doesn't affect me the same way it affects
Mhm.
others. So does that make
Mhm.
me a sociopath?
no,
No.
Misty.
no.
Okay.
No.
I'm scared. That's the
Oh
problem. I'm a
goodness.
sociopath. Oh
No.
man.
Aren't we all, baby? Ain't we all?
Okay.
I don't
Oh
know.
Oh.
man.
I just think people today get so caught up within themselves that they forget how to be real with other people and think before they open their mouth.
Mhm.
Yes. But
Because
Christy, didn't you, Misty, sorry, didn't you have something, some notes or something that you wanted to share?
Oh, I was just looking at the why anger happens
Oh,
and who or what it's directed at and how to process it in healthy ways, and we all covered it. Pretty
oh,
much it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Who are the
Yeah,
goddesses? Who are the goddesses of the
right.
world?
I know.
Mm, mm, mm.
It is the twisted, beautiful ones.
It
Facts,
is.
facts. And it's just walking through the hard truths and trying to,
Mhm.
if it helps somebody else understand and know, hey, you know what? I'm not broken because I feel this way.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm not broken because I think this way. I'm not broken. I'm not wrong. I'm not different. I'm not messed up. I'm just going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the natural part of it. And that guilt that comes with that is just as natural. So don't feel guilt for feeling guilt. It is what it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Right.
It is what it is. And I know that's easier said than done because, yeah, but yeah, man, just give yourself some grace.
Mhm.
Have some patience
Man,
with yourself.
I want that on a t-shirt. Give yourself some grace.
Give yourself
Mhm.
some grace.
I
Yeah.
want a
I,
t-shirt
I, I have to remind myself to give myself grace because I am my
or a
own harshest
tattoo.
critic. I mean, that's a whole nother kind of grace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a whole nother kind of grace. That's
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
That's therapy.
Okay.
Tattoo work is therapy, and I agree with all the memes on social media. It should be covered by your health insurance.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
I
that
never
part,
thought about that. I
that
only
it
have
should
one.
be.
I'm supposed to be getting two more for my first time in like 30 years on like
Ooh.
July
Tattoos should
5th.
fall
I'm
under
going
mental
to a
health care.
tat party. And yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm not even familiar with, you know, the therapy part, and it should be covered by who? Is that a thing?
It's
It
it
should
on
be.
social media right now. There's a lot of it's trending about how tattoos should be covered by insurance as part of the mental health. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, and I agree. It should.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Mhm.
some of us, that
Wow.
is therapy, and a lot of
Yeah.
people, matter of fact, we're gonna talk about it on an upcoming episode, but that's how a lot of people pay tribute. That's how a lot of people, work through whatever shit they got going on. I can't tell you how many tattoos
Yeah.
I have that's a
Mhm.
complete and utter reflection of what
Mhm.
I went through, survived, lived,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear my life on my skin. It just
Mhm.
that's how that goes. And
And there's
I'm
something about pain that just
that
makes people open up. They
it's
just start
sacred.
talking
It's
and
sacred. I don't know how to explain that.
yeah.
I don't know why it is, but it is.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was
So,
just sitting there cringing the whole time he was doing my little Winnie the Pooh. I- that was like 30 years ago.
I mean, they do hurt. I just
yeah, I
got one
mean,
the other
don't get me
day and I was like,
wrong.
"Oh my gosh."
They can be
But
pretty damn spicy at times.
mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, but
But if it's something that helps you with your grief, then by all means, get it
Mhm.
done.
I find
Yeah.
I guess that's my touch masochistic self because we've had that conversation before, but
Mhm.
there's therapy in the pain. There
Yes.
is.
Hmm.
And there's therapy in the listening for me. There's
Mhm.
the therapy in the listening to other people because I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, I relate so much to that."
Yeah.
Or,
Right.
you know,
It just brings
it's
everything back full circle.
yeah, it's amazing. I love
Wow.
my job, so
Yeah.
And
love
you're
it.
fantastic at it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know
I
because
got to witness your work in
80% of what
person.
I got is her work.
Awesome. When you come
Yep.
visit, I'll give you one too. So.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll take it.
All right, ladies, anything else we want to add today?
I don't think so.
We all
Just
good?
give yourself some grace
Give yourself some grace. Yes, please.
and
Because,
make other people do it too.
yeah, boundaries,
Mhm.
folks. Boundaries. I know you're grieving, and I know
Yeah.
boundaries take a whole lot of energy. They really do.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But
Uh,
sometimes
one of the
prevention
things
is worth it.
one of the things I found on this little deal that I was looking at earlier that I sent y'all, um, it was saying to communicate your limits. So
Yes.
if you are not, if you're like, people are like, I want to come over and hang out, and you just have to let them know, bro, today
Not
I'm not
today.
the best
Hmm.
version of myself. So,
Hmm.
you have to understand I might be fussy or whatever. So, a
Yeah,
lot of people
I've
don't
flat out
advocate for themselves, in
told a
that
couple of
aspect.
people in that was, well, I'm gonna come by. Not today, you're not. I mean, I
Mhm.
love you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
welcome you at my home. It's
Yeah.
not that you are unwelcome. I just do
Today's
not
not a good
have the
day.
energy for
Hmm.
anybody but me
Mhm.
today.
Yeah.
Right.
Period.
And
Right.
you're
And
good about that, but a
and you
lot
don't
of
have
people
a
ain't.
lot of people aren't. They'll no, they're not.
Right.
And literally, if you just say it like that. It's not that you're unwelcome. It's not that you're unappreciated. It's not that I'm ungrateful. I just absolutely do not have energy for anybody
Mhm.
today but me.
But can you please
Mhm.
try back tomorrow?
Yes,
Yeah.
Can
exactly.
you
Exactly.
try
Don't,
back tomorrow? Even if
yeah,
I
because
say
Yes.
no tomorrow, please keep trying.
keep
Don't give
coming.
up.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
coming.
Keep
Exactly.
calling. Keep asking.
Check in
And
on
there
me.
will be a time
Don't
when I
forget me.
say, yes, you can come today.
Yep,
Mhm.
exactly.
There
That
will
part.
be, there will be, but it's not today. Today is
No.
Yeah.
not it. But please ask me tomorrow. Because I
Mm-hmm.
really don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. I
And
might
that's it.
need you tomorrow. I might need your
Exactly.
Mhm.
presence tomorrow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes
Yep.
it's not even about, I don't need you to cook for me, clean for me, run errands for me, tell me all the pretty words. I just sit with me.
Mhm.
Just in
Sit with
my
me,
quiet.
have a cup of coffee,
Mhm.
hold my hand, and just
Yep.
sit with me.
Yeah. Yep. And sometimes you need to just talk about something else.
Yeah,
Anything else.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and
Anything else.
what I'm gonna go back to it, Misty. What is it? Do you need an ear? Do you need a shoulder? Do you need a
Yeah.
solution?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
What do you need?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do you need me to solve it? Do you need me to fix it? Do you just want to talk about it? Or
Mhm.
am I just
Mm-hmm.
listening and not giving feedback? Because I got you,
Yeah.
but I need to know what you need.
Yeah. That's why
And
we say, "Do you
sometimes
want to
the
smoke
answer
about
to
it?"
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Sometimes the answer
Exactly.
is I really don't know what I need.
Mm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need. Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Mhm.
been there many
So
times.
I'll take whatever you
I don't know.
got
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about we
today.
start here, and if it moves to here, okay. If it stays there, all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Cool.
Let's just sit quiet. If it moves from there,
Um,
great. If it don't, that's
Yep.
okay too.
Yep.
So, yeah, just
Yep.
I don't know, man. I just feel like as humanity, we can do better.
yes.
Yeah. Since
We can do
Eve
better
ate the fruit.
for each other.
We could
Mhm.
be have been doing better since Eve
Well,
ate the fruit.
you know, if Lilith hadn't have took a hike,
Well,
mm,
that part. We're not gonna go there though.
that's a whole nother
She
conversation. But
did it on
anyway,
purpose though.
Yeah.
She had a whole purpose for that.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
lessons, folks,
Yeah.
lessons. So,
Lessons and
yeah.
lessons. Yes.
Okay, ladies. Well, other
Okay.
than people, give yourself some grace, walk in
Yes.
peace, and we
Yes.
will see you next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Thanks for
Bye.
listening.